Right. Right, we're going to do this little box, and I just love the opening. We've got Velcro dots, and it shuts like that. We've got that there, and it's the smaller version of the Chaos Crafts because I needed to do a smaller version, but you don't need no dies for this, no special dies. And you can put one in there if you want and put a little acetate window, whatever you want, okay? So cute. So I'm going to need 2 pieces at 9 3/4 by 8 1/4. So I'm going to need 2 of them, right? And you're going to have to bear with me because it's been a few days since I've done it, and now I've got to work it all out. Right, here's my template. So if I'm going to go by my template, just quick and easy. Okay, so I'm going to go 1 1/4 all the way down, 1 1/2 all the way down, and 8 1/2 all the way down. Okay, so let's go through that again. 9 3/4 side, right? So I'm going to go 1 1/4, 2 1/2, and then 8 1/2. Okay, and then I'm going to come like that, and we are going to do 6 1/2, and then we are going to do 7 7/8. So 7 7/8. Okay, and that is what I'm going to do. Right, so I go down 6 1/2 and then 7 7/8. Right, I'm going to do that twice. Okay, now cutting it out. Let's just pause you while I do the other. Okay then, so I've done 2. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do now. I'm going to cut that bit out, okay, and then I'm going to cut this bit out. We'll just do that first so we don't get confused. Also cut that score mark out because we don't want that bulk of the score mark left in. Okay, right, so that is it. Okay, right then, now we're gonna do this bit, right? So that's the square, cut down there, and then take the slither out, and then take the slither out of that side if you wish. Okay, then take a slither off that there, just to that score mark, right? And then we're going to go to this side, and we're going to take a slither off that side. Okay, now then, right, I've got my corner rounder. Now the one with the 2 pieces here, I'm just going to pop that in and then just bend that over before getting it in like that. So that's going to be our top. Now let me show you what we're going to do with this little bit here. Let me show you if I can remember. Hang on, where am I? Sorry, this bit here. Okay, this bit. So that's the top, and I'm going to do this bit now. Now all I'm going to do is cut in that little bit there, mitre. That is it there, right? Don't cut anything over, and then I'm just going to mitre out the end bit. It took me a while to work this out, but I'll probably still get it wrong. You watch. Right, now this bit, we're going to go from that corner, and find the middle bit. Okay, so there, and then I'm just going to put a mark at the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sure. So you want 5 of them, 5 and a slither. So you just got to find the middle of that, and then you're just going to come to this point and this point, and we're going to score it on the table. Okay, there and there. So we have got, can you see? Score there and there. Okay, so I'm going to do that on both of them. Okay, so I'll just pause you. So I've done that one on exactly the same. I've just missed one here, so I'm more to that bit. Do not cut these down. Okay, you want them straight like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to get my round them corners off again. Then we're going to do some burnishing. I got this from Team, it's brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to burnish all our score marks now. Oh, sorry. I'm going to need that one over. No, I'm not. Oh, just ignore me. Because I don't know what I'm doing, really. Let's see, anyway. I think I'm going to have to, anyway. Oh, hang on. No, sorry. This is when I kept cocking up. Just burnish all that you can. Okay, and then we've got this little one here. They're really neat, is it? They're really neat, even. Let's see if I can do that one again. Sorry. No. Okay, and then the same with this one. Go on, let me see which way I've got to do this now. So we've got that one there, then that one. So I'm going to have, let me just put that one there. That one that way. And then I'm going to have that one that way. Okay. So let me just burnish all that the other way. So you've got them all rocking and rolling, which way they've got to go. Then we're going to do this one this way. Okay. I've not done one like this before. And I just thought it was so good. So I like the fastening. And you don't have to put Velcro dots on. Just put 2 dots through there and put a tie, ribbon or whatever you want. Let's see if I can get this off. They're the best rubber. I don't think you won't see it now, but peace of mind and all that. And there we have it. There we have it. Okay. Now for this bit, I'm gonna push them in. So hang on. Oh, I had done that one. Sorry. So just kind of get the indent in them that you want. Okay, so that's like that. Push that one out that way as well, because we want that one to be. And then you've just got to push them in. Okay. Okay, I've just done that one because I forgot all about it, do I? And we just need to push them in, just so you've got the dent in it, kind of thing. And then that one's easy because you can push that one back. Okay, and then there we have it again. Okay, just like that. So it is easy when you do it a few times. Now I'm going to decorate mine. So what I've used is 6x6 because they're good for 6x6. You just need to cut it down because I wanted the same. That's 6, and then that is 5.5. I wanted the same like border all the way around. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. Right, all I'm going to do now is put you on speed and stick all my things on. So that is 6 by 5.5. Got 2 of them front and back. Then I've got 4 strips of 1 by 6. Then another 1 by 6. Okay, and I'm just going to put you on speed up and glue them all down. Okay, so you did only need 2 of each. I was thinking about all of them. But what I'm going to do now is put some on the sides. Okay, so we've got that one like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to put 2 on the sides. So I'm going to need to cut that down. Oh. I need to cut that down to 5 3/4. Okay, and then we've got one there. Yeah, 5 3/4 instead of messing about. Both on each side. Okay, so I'm going to speed you up again. Right, now I'm going to put it all together. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that over like that. Okay, make sure that's burnished on this little bit here. And I'm just gonna do this bit first. Okay, sort that out in a minute. And then I'm just going to put that on, level that up, put it on. Now pick it up, make sure that's perfect. Yeah, then hold it a bit, make sure it's stuck. I'd hold it more than that, but just because of this. Then we want that bit again. Let's burnish it again. Let's burnish that bit again. All right, now I'm going to just still put glue on that bit. I love these. And you need a big one if you want to do an acetate in the middle though, because it won't fit through. It won't fit through my big shots. So, and then just fold that over. And that should be, yeah, sound. And then put your, hold it down so the glue will stick. I'd give that like a mini. Just to be on the safe side, because you don't want it to come apart when you're doing it anyway for the video. Right, now for this, now all I'm going to do is pop that in. Right, so I'm just going to put glue on this bit. square it up, have that over, okay, and then square, you put glue on this bit. Actually, you don't have to moor it to one of them, never mind. You can't really tell anyway because it's at the bottom of the box. And then pop that one over there. Then what I'll do is put it on the surface, get your bone folder and make sure that is all sorted, all pressed down in there, okay, and there we have it, look. And it's this is 300 GSM and it's a really sturdy box. Now all we've got to do now is put a little bit of glue on there, that little tab there, right, and that one there, fold that one in, they've got to go in. Like that. In like that. Now just pop a little bit of glue. I don't know if you're going to see me now. Yeah. And then all you got to do is line it up with that bit there. Okay. Make sure these have stuck, because you don't want them coming. And the same again. If you just put your finger on there, make sure it's all got a bit of glue on it. You don't need too much, but you need it all over. And the same again on that side. Make sure they have stuck. Let me just pause. Right, they've all stuck, so you've got that there going in, and then you've got them two going like that. Now let me just, that's going to mark now because I rounded off very good. Let me just do that bit. So we've got our little box, our cute, and now I'm just going to put these. Oh God, I've had these absolutely years. You know, when I see something, it's like when I see something and I think, oh, I've got to make that. And you never do. You just buy all this crap for it. I am a sucker for that. But they do come in handy, actually. Right, and then you've got them there. That's the soft one, so I need the rough one on that bit there. And then another rough one. Just place them on top and then put just a bit of glue in the centre. Okay, and ta-da! Now you've got to get this bang on. There we have it. And that is not quite all round, corned round. Oh, very good, you know. Okay, and then there you have it. You got your own little box with that there. That's so cool. What do you think? I don't need to decorate that really because it's just so cool like that, eh? I don't want to put flowers on it because I don't know. What should I do? I don't really want to put anything on it. This is just a mix up of things. Oh, I could just pull a flower up there, couldn't I? What colour though? No. Yeah, let's go for that one. Right. So I've done these last year. Let's just mould it. Oh, I got my heat gun on. My heat gun, glue gun. So I am just gonna, have I got any like, oh no, soddy. I'm just gonna put that there, like so. And then I'll show you what I'm gonna put in them. Right, these are going to be a bit more expensive because I bought these, and it's American Ranger. Now I bought the Swiss Miss milk chocolate flavour and like a peppermint one, and then I got these ding dongs. I don't know what these are like. Anybody that has them, if they're nice, because I hope they're nice. So what I thought was, I'm going to put one of them in, right? Ding dong, and I'm just going to make it like American-y. I'm going to put me another spoon in, some biscotti biscuits, and I could put marshmallows in because I could get little packets that's already packed up, because I don't want to do them myself, because I don't know, I'd rather have them packed up already, if you know what I mean. So I'd put like tissue paper, a bit of shred in there, and then I'd put all that in like that, and that's like another hot chocolate, but American style, I think, if I'm right. They are. And I got this from the UK. Those I'll leave the link to that just in case anybody's interested, because I got these as well. I got pumpkin spice one, hot chocolate, and I've got another thing I've got to do with that. I'll do that next, I think, to show you what I'm going to do with that. So yeah, what do you think? Tell me what you think about my box. Love it. So that's 2 of them now. Oh, I've got many to do actually. I've got to do 8, 14, I think, if I'm going to do them like that, because I might do another style as well. So I might do 7 like that and another style 7. You know what I mean? Right then, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you soon. Bye.